squeeze some in here. You know, there's an old folk tale called Chicken Little, and it's a story about a chicken who believed that the world was coming to an end, all because an acorn fell on his head. And throughout the entire story, he kept shouting to everyone he met, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" And on his way to see the king to tell him his findings, he focused on telling everyone that the sky was falling, and many people along the way believed it. They bought into the idea that the sky was falling. Now, there's many endings to this story, but one of the endings tells of Chicken Little's demise when the chicken and their friends met up with a fox called Foxy Loxy, who met them and led them straight into the fox's den instead of meeting the king. So entrepreneurs, I think, can learn a lot from this fable. And when things go wrong, what do? How do you react? Are you a person who steps it up? Or are you like Chicken Little who, focuses on the worst case scenario? It's easy to fall into that whiny state of mind, isn't it? We all have done it sometimes, and things, don't always go our way, and we often make excuses. Now, while complaining is not the same as having a negative emotional reaction to something, but complaining is an active energy. And the more that you complain, the more that you summon the energy to attract something else to complain about. So think of complaining as your intention or goal for your future. Do you want the complaint to be your goal, or do you want to be focusing on the outcome? And when you complain, it takes away your personal power. Instead of complaining, focus on your choices. Choice number 1, change your mindset. Mindset plays a critical role in developing a solution to our problems. Your mindset will determine your actions every time. So ask yourself if you're shutting off yourself to other people's ideas or viewpoints, or maybe taking your eye off your end game because you're so focused on complaining. If you're using words like, "I can't," "it will never work," or "I've tried everything," these are indications of a closed mindset. Instead, seek out a new perspective. Find an experienced mentor outside your circle of friends who can help infuse original ideas and challenge you to look at your problem from a different perspective. Why find a mentor outside your circle of friends? Simple. Group think. Every week I hear from one of my clients, and they will invariably say, "I never thought of it that way." Why? Because a mentor can help impart their wisdom, especially if they've already experienced the problem you're trying to solve, and be open to their contributions. And when you do, watch as your energy follows the flow of your solution, not the problem. Number 2, do something different. And doing something different may not always involve creating something radically new either. Many of my Entrepreneurial Edge System alumni will initially say they had a good marketing strategy until they learn the systems approach. And when they start putting together all of their sales flow and how to systematize their marketing, it's like they're looking at all of their marketing pieces and how they fit together for the very first time. They learn a different approach that brings in consistency into their existing marketing tactics, resulting in a continuous flow of pre-qualified prospects and higher conversion rates. Doing something different does not always involve a severe shift. Now, when we look at one of my clients, we looked at one of her marketing practices, and we identified several small adjustments to how she was filling her workshops. And within just 2 months, she ended up with an 80% increase in her client base. And number 3, get involved. Some people might say it costs nothing to complain. Respectfully, I disagree. When you don't get involved to change your situation, the cost is your happiness and satisfaction. When you are actively involved in solving the problem, the rewards can help you grow your impact in the world. The Wright brothers challenged that notion of flying, and today the world has been transformed, all because they got involved. As the master of your inner entrepreneur, if you want to create a life and a profitable business that you love, then pull out that complainer weed and instead set your positive intention so that you plant today what you want to harvest tomorrow. I'm Lisa Menini, and until next week, create a great life. Bye now.